1, 2, 3, or 4. Pick a card, girls.
I want 2. What card are you picking?
3.
3.
I was trying not to squeak around too much.
Just wait for people to come in. Hello, I just coughed. I was waiting for everyone to come in. And welcome to the Kerrie Erwin Spiritual Show. We have a great guest tonight here. We've got Kaja Yoga, and also we have a beautiful actress who's just come out from America, who's sitting in the room. She's going to be my assistant while Kaja's travelling overseas. And her name is
Ella.
I was going to call
Ella,
her Belle. I've been
Bella.
calling her Belle all night. Must be a past life thing. Anyway, I keep calling her Belle, but it's Elle. It's
Ella.
Elle. And she looks like Elle Macpherson, actually. So there you go. So welcome, everyone, to this horrible rainy night in Sydney with everything's down. The internet was down here for a while. Also, roofs are flying, trees are everywhere. It's quite sort of a bit crazy. All the nature spirits are out of control. We've got Mohammed there. Hi, Mohammed. We've got Gillian. We've got Sylvia. We've got Joanne. Is that Joanne? I'm having a look.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And we've got quite a few people coming in. Anyway, we'll start. We'll do the cards first. But before we start the cards, I'll be talking about numbers tonight from my latest book. It's called A Medium Story. And there's a whole section of numbers, you know, first day, like the 1st or the 29th. And anyway, we'll talk about that later. So that's what we'll be talking about tonight, plus lots of readings. And if you'd like a reading, it'd be very good if you could ask a question. They're not long readings, it's very fast. This is a very fast interactive show. So I think I'll begin. So the first card I'm getting is the Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles is basically heralding in new money. So there may be something new with some sort of finances around you. You may be looking for work, so there may be some new work offered for you. Or if you're looking for a job, you might be finding something new. It's to do with money, the Page of Pentacles, but it's a new beginning. So it's quite exciting, isn't it? And I feel that this is something that you may have been sort of thinking about, or you might want a part-time job, or just something new and just looking around. Or it may even be a hobby, they're saying. It could even be a hobby. So it's really good anyway. So it's new beginnings with money, and it's usually very successful. Quite an exciting time for the number ones out there. Okay. And the second card I've got is the Death card. Now that's all about transformation. Like you may be closing one door and opening up another. To me, it's all about new beginnings. And there's kind of a sadness that comes with it. It's not a death as such. It's just letting go of something that you need to, that no longer serves you, and finishing that section of your life. And the next section will be far better and far more exciting because you've got a new dawn in the back of the card there. See that? So the Death card actually represents some sort of ginormous transformation in your life, which is quite exciting. But a lot of people say, I feel a little bit sad about that, but you know, that's okay. Now this could be like an ending of a job, could be an ending of a relationship, it could be a part of your life where you're thinking, oh my God, you know, I'm at a different stage in my life now and I'm letting things go and I'm sort of stepping into the unknown. Like even children, watching children grow up, it's quite sad when you see them sort of become old and you think, oh my God, look at them, they're getting older and older and they might leave me one day or something. It's interesting, isn't it? But this card, Death, is just an aspect of your life where there's change and transformation, so it's very positive. The third card we've got is the Lucky card. It's the Nine of Cups. See how worn it is? People love this card. And this is about you making a wish. You really need to make a wish, something that's very dear to your heart, you know, something that you may be wanting, something that you may need. Just make a wish. This is for the number 3 people out there. So just make a wish if you want something beautiful to happen in your life. It could be something, or you might be getting good news about something you've always wanted, or something exciting is coming into your life, like a new chapter, new opportunity, an exciting opportunity. We think, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm so lucky. I've got all these things. Like you may even be traveling overseas, or you may be being rewarded for something that you've done, and you think, oh my God, I did get the award for this, or I've worked so hard, and it's exciting. It's an exciting card. It's all your hopes and your dreams coming true. So make a wish for number 3 people out there, and wish on something that you really want in your heart. The trouble with wishes is that a lot of people don't know what they want, do they? So when you really know what you want, this is a good time. You've got the wish card here, so go for it. And the third card is, I love this card. It's all about the 7 of Swords. And it's a time in your life where you need to use guile, tact and diplomacy. And there may be some people around you that you get that sort of butt in the gut where you think, oh, I'm not sure about those people, those new people I've met, or I'm not sure about my new business partner or the people I work with, or I've got a feeling that some of my friends may be talking about me or backstabbing me, or I just feel something's very underhand with that. Or you may be offered an opportunity for a job or a contract or something like that. You think, but you get the butt in your gut, and it's never wrong. I had a very good friend who's in the spirit world now, Maureen, and she always got the butt in the gut. And I remember being really excited. The cat's just joined us now. I remember being really excited about things, and I'd say, oh, Maureen, I'm so excited. I just met this really good person and blah, blah, blah. And she'd shake her head. She'd go, nah, I'm getting the butt, Kerrie. I'm getting the butt in the gut. You know what? She was always right. And they, damn you, Maureen. Damn you. Why do you always get the butt in the gut? Because you're never wrong, are you? I'm terrible with people. I think everyone's nice, but Maureen had this really big thing where she'd get the butt in the gut, and she was never wrong. Even her kids used to say that. How their mother, I remember her kids used to say, Mum always gets the butt in the gut, she's never wrong. So this is all about guile, tact and diplomacy. So if there's a situation, think of a situation in your life that doesn't feel right. Or it could be a friendship where you think, I still want to be friends with them, but I feel sorry for them. Now that's a big warning sign when you feel sorry for people. So just be aware that things around you at the moment in some sort of scenario aren't working and something's not doing very well. So just be aware of that card. It's a warning card. So there you go. 1, 2, 3 or 4. I hope you enjoyed that. And maybe give us some feedback sometime about these little readings that I do once a fortnight. And we'll move on. We'll bring Kaja in. And welcome, Kaja. We're just smashing down the set.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Sarah.
Oh,
Hi,
Sarah's
Amanda.
Hello.
Geraldine. Geraldine's watching again. Beautiful Geraldine.
Oh, that's lovely.
And everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So, those cards are always spot on.
I know. Which one did you get?
I picked the Death card. And I
that means something new.
Dying to get out of Sydney and go to the Northern Hemisphere, back to the sun, the sun in the background.
Yes.
That card.
Yes, summertime in Scandinavia.
Scandinavia, the UK,
in
France
England.
and Spain. So
Sounds good to me.
yeah, but it's like I've finished a chapter as well.
Well, you're going back to your Viking roots.
Yes.
To sort of regroup, and you'll come back again. You'll have all these ideas, and I can see you being flat out getting involved in heaps of things with your business.
Yeah. Anyway.
Which is fabulous.
Thank you. But I'm sure heaps of other people want readings tonight.
But often when we go back to our, you come from Scandinavia.
Yeah,
so often when you go back to your country of origin, you will always get like a download.
Yeah.
Because it's like you go back to regroup, and it's like you're going back to claim your energy. You're going back overseas. You're going back to your hometown to claim your energy. You're calling your energy back. You're calling all your energy back, and then you'll feel more whole on a soul level, and you'll come back to Australia and you'll be fire.
Yeah, that Kaja fire.
Kaja fire.
That. Yeah, no, that
tiger.
That makes a lot of sense. It's really interesting because when I did go back after being born there for a long time, I had the strongest connection there, and I had a lot of downloads and a lot of interesting things happen. So thank you. That makes a lot of sense.
And that goes for everybody, all the Europeans or other people from other countries, from America, and our good friends, people that are born. Like Australia's a multicultural country.
Australia's amazing.
But often when you go home to your home country, you will regroup and you sort of you just call your energy back. You can do that subconsciously. And you come back and you feel more whole. You feel more grounded. You're sort of more aware and, let's do it. Let's, give this a really good go. Especially if you've been going through difficult times.
Yeah.
So travel really, really opens up the senses. So it's a fabulous thing.
Yeah.
It's also very stressful too, especially when you're sitting most of the time on airports.
I love it. I love stopping. I love being on planes. But I love that we're talking about numbers today. So today's is a very special day, the 2nd of July, because your beautiful granddaughter, Anya, my favourite person on the planet, no offence,
5.
turned 5. And she was born on the 2nd in 2020. So there's a lot of 2s there. She was born in July, which is a 7. But I'm interested. A lot of 2s in her
she's
numbers.
a 2, so we'll talk about the 2s when we go down the list.
Yeah, okay.
So
let's start.
So what we're talking about numbers. It's not a whole numerology thing. Like I'm a master 11. I don't know what you are. What are you? Do you know your main number? This has got nothing to do with that.
I was born on the 7th. I'm a 1.
I'm talking. Okay, you're a 1 master number. Okay, I'm an 11. So, but this is all about day numbers. This is about, and this is very good for when you want to suss people out or you're working with them. You can really get a very good read. It's very general, I have to say. It probably sounds like a Kerrie thing.
Just pause for a minute. Going back to master numbers, that is your whole entire birthday.
Yes. No, this is just on your birthday, the day. This is your day numbers.
Okay, we're talking about day numbers.
So, for example, and this is all, I've got a big section in my book that I wrote last year, A Medium Story. I have a big section on the numbers besides how to use a crystal ball and everything else. So it's all in that book. If anyone wants to order, it's on Amazon, online. But okay, now we'll talk about number one number. So if you're born on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th or the 28th, because 2 and 8, when you break it down, is 1. 1 and 9 is 1, because it's a 10.
10.
Okay, 10, break it down, it's a 1.
Yeah, get rid
And
of
then
the 0.
1, okay? So if you're a number 1 person, so do you understand that? Work out your birthday. Okay, what's your first number? Break it down.
And those that are 11s, 2 1s, are actually a 2.
We'll get onto that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're doing 1s first.
Okay.
Okay, 1 people. Wow, look, I know a few 1s, and you probably do too. When you sort of work it out, you'll think of people that you know. You think, oh my God, that's so spot on. I've got a very good friend called her name's Kerrie as well, and she's a 1. And look, born leader. They're very independent people. And they prefer to work on their own, because when I work with Kerrie, she runs the show, she does everything, and she does work for herself, and she drives all around Australia. And every time I ring her, I can hear the wheels going in a car, because she's so independent. She's so classic 1. And when I told her, she's actually born on the 10th. And when I told her, oh my God, you're so typical 1, we laughed our heads off. And because they like to run their own show, it's very hard for the 1s, if you're a 1, to work with other people. And I remember when I was in Greece a couple of years ago, we hired a boat and we were going out in the water, and the skipper I looked at him and I said, what's your birth date? He goes, I'm number 19. And I go, oh, that's a 1. I said, you're a 1-day person. He goes, what does that mean? I said, nobody tells you what to do. You're in charge of this boat. You don't hate working for other people, and you don't like to be told, do you? And he goes, how did you know? Of course, that's me. I don't work for anyone. This is what he was saying. And I thought, wow, I got you down. But 1s are like that. Okay, and then we've got number 2 day people. That's the 2nd, the 11th, the 20th, and the 29th. And that's you over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can come and say hello at the end of the show.
Okay.
Say hello to everyone. Now, number 2 people are the peacemakers. They're the peacemakers in the world. They're beautiful people. They're very spiritual. They're very soft. They're very intuitive, but you don't want to cross them either, because they don't like that. They're very good to tune into what sort of person you really are. They really get the butt in the gut that I was talking about with my friend Maureen. They often, don't they? They'll get that feeling, and they can see through people too. They're very clever, the 2s. And they're very warm, they're very diplomatic, but they have mood swings. I remember I had a student, and she was a beautiful 11, which is a 2. And lovely girl, but boy, she was moody, I had to say. Very, very moody girl. And she'd get into these moods and I'd say, you okay? She'd say, yeah, you know, and she was sort of moody, sort of stomp around, you know, and I thought, oh God, here we go. And then, but these twos have good intentions, very good intentions too. So they're
and good intuition.
very good intuition because they're very good to get the butt in the gut with people, especially. Like, nah, I don't like that person. You go, oh, aren't they lovely? I just love that person, Rebecca. She was so lovely. No, she's not. Like, they can see it.
Yeah, that's.
They have that gift. Well, your daughter's the same. She's a two.
Intuition, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right.
Then we have the 3-day people. That's the 3, the 12, 21 and 30 of the month. Now, number 3, I call them the entrepreneurs of the numbers. They're the big entrepreneurs, and sometimes it may take them a while to get there though. And when they do it, they're perfectionists. They're very, very good at what they do. They like to run the show, and they're very entrepreneurial. They're very, very entrepreneurial. And also with 3s, did you know 3s are very lucky?
Yeah.
Number 3 date people always land on their feet. Like, I have a sister who's a 3.
Yeah, Deb.
She's not a business person, but she has worked in corporate, and she used to run the whole show. And also, you can't tell her what to do. She's very stubborn, being the Capricorn, hardworking Capricorn.
Yeah, sea goat.
Yes, and but she's very, very creative. Like, now she does floristry, and she's a very hard worker. Like, she's a hard worker.
Yeah.
And they don't like being controlled. Like, if I ring her up and say, I've got to let her think it's her idea to do something or to go somewhere, because she doesn't like people telling her what to do either. It's quite interesting, but it's more subtle in a 3.
And that's why her first relationship was quite controlling, wasn't it?
Yes.
And it didn't last.
No, even though I told her, because I had the bud in my gut. Didn't take any notice. So number 4-day people, that's a 4, a 13, a 22 and a 31. Lots of energy. 4s have lots and lots of energy. And it's hard for them to make decisions. It's like they get in their way. I don't know how many number 4s, for God's sake, make a decision. Get out of your head. Because they go round and round, and they don't want to upset anyone too, you know. And it's like they're their own worst enemies. They're very honest. They're very trustworthy. But they overthink things. And you think, oh my God, she's a bloody number 4. Of course we haven't organised this. Because they'll think of every single last detail. Did you know that? And very organised people. These people are great in corporate work or running things and that sort of thing. But for their own personal things, they just overthink things. Yeah? Then we have the 5s. And that is number 5. It's a 14 and a 23 of the month. These people are very, very quick thinkers. It's like this. Okay, I'm a 5.
You are.
OCD. I'm very OCD. I'm very organised. I like this, but I also sometimes I lose details because my brain's too fast. My brain's far too fast. These people are kind. They're intelligent. They're independent, and they also don't like being told what to do. And they can run their own show, but usually it takes them ages to figure that one out because they don't like other people's opinions. They like to kind of work it out themselves and give people a go. With the 5s, they're very kind to people. They give them lots and lots of chances. What else?
They get bored easily.
Yes, they get very bored easily, number 5s. They're very restless. They're very fickle. Like, if you upset a 5, you'll be sorry because they'll just turn on you and shut the door in your face. They can go from being very warm to very goodbye and not turn their head again if you're disloyal or you betrayed them. And they're always wanting to, you know, do new things, to learn. And they attract a lot of people around them. So number 5s usually have they have an entourage. They have an entourage of people around them that, because of their quick wits, and people find them very, very exciting. But again, they have that negative side where they can become very fickle, especially if you upset them. And often you don't know you have. That's the funny thing with 5s. Then you have the day 6. The day 6 are the 12s, the 18th and the 24th. Now, these people are beautiful day 6s. I love 6s. They're my favourite because they're ruled by Venus. They're very loving, and they make very good husbands and wives and partners. because they're very family orientated. They're very caring, they're very nurturing, they're very kind. They love to be in a relationship. I've never met a day 6 that doesn't want to be in a relationship. These people love relationships and they love beautiful things. They have a really good eye and they don't like second-hand things either, which is quite funny. They only like beautiful things, original things, and they'll make their house into or their home into something very beautiful. That word again, very beautiful, you know. So 6s are quite interesting, but some of them can get a bit depressed and withdrawn if upset. Instead of getting angry, they'll go within number 6s. And they're homebodies and they're very protective, especially of their kids. So if you know a number 6 day person, hang on to them because they're a good catch. Then you've got the day 8. That's the 8th, the 17th, and the 26th. Unfortunately, day 8 people, they often don't pick the right partners. And often they can have several relationships, or you know, they seem to be attracted to the wrong people. Maybe it's to do with their lessons and learning. Can you think of anyone who's a day 8?
I can think of somebody that's absolutely gorgeous, a day 8, but she's single, which isn't a bad thing.
Always goes for the wrong people.
She just
They
doesn't.
often get hurt.
Yeah.
And you're sort of looking and think, I wonder why he's with her. Because I know he's a day 8. But I've thought that about different male friends. Why is he with her? Because I can see very clearly that they're not a match.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just some sort of attraction, but it's definitely not a soulmate thing. So it's interesting, isn't it? But, you know, the good thing with the day 8's not being too hard on you. They're very good business people and they're very, very good with money.
That's right, yeah.
So if you have a friend who's born on a day 8, wonderful business part. If you want to go into business with them, they're the best ones besides the 3s. They're very, very good. They're very good entrepreneurs. But as I said, they often don't pick the right people, and that's probably their only flaw. You know,
all the 8s I know have got money. They're quite wealthy.
Very, very wealthy. See, there are 8s sort of, it's a magic number. 8's a magic number, especially, you know, to manifest, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there you go. And then we have the, I didn't do the day 7.
You didn't do me.
No, you're a 7, aren't you? That's funny. That's interesting, isn't it? So the day 7, Kaja's a 7. That's the 7, the 16th, and the 25th. That all add up to 7. These people are very spiritual. I've got 2 daughters, Kaja and Anastasia,
Yeah, that's right.
who are 7s, who are 7 day people.
Yeah.
They're very spiritual. They have a lot of charisma. They like to learn lots of things, but they often learn things the hard way. They don't listen to their common sense, and they can make really silly decisions. And often, you know, it's just a flaw they have making decisions, especially in relationships, because sometimes they can pick the right people too. I knew a girl that she's born, she wasn't a friend, she was an associate. She's a day 7, and she actually stole somebody's husband.
Oh, 7s don't steal other people's
No,
husbands.
It wasn't you.
So Renata's asked, what happened to 7? We're reading 7
yes,
now.
we're doing 7
and
now.
7s don't steal husbands.
No, this girl did. She was a 7. I thought, oh my God, and all I could think of was...
But the husbands like the 7s.
All I could think of was, you are going to learn things the hard way. Because 7s do.
Yeah,
7,
that's not right.
they don't listen to their intuition sometimes. Beautiful people, 7s. And they're very good with sharing things. They're very good people to confide in, you know, to tell you secrets, and, you know, they're wonderful friends. And, but you know, they do sometimes jump into things. Sometimes they have, you know, to let things go as well. They hang on to things. So if you're a 7, don't make stupid decisions and don't hang on to any crap.
Yeah.
And remember, karma's a bitch, so don't steal anybody's husband.
Yeah. So somebody said no, they don't. They've disagreed with something, and I can disagree
Which is?
with. I'm not sure specifically what Nassim is talking about, but
Now, what's she saying?
She's just said no, they don't. So maybe it's the husband thing.
Are you a 7, Nassim?
But look, a lot of this does apply for me, but you know,
Yeah,
when you're
it's
younger,
not everything.
and you do learn in life as you get older and mature, right? But when I was younger, I did learn things the hard way without stealing husbands.
Well, look. This is just a general thing, okay? It's an observation. I've been doing it. I've been a reader for a long time. Not all sevens are like that, but it's just a tendency.
Yeah.
Like I'm a 5. I just said 5s are really fickle.
Yeah.
I'm not fickle. I'm a nice person. Sure. Cross me
Anyway,
and you're dead.
so we've done 8. We've already done 8. 8 was the hot number
Yes.
tonight. 7 we've just did, and we're going to 9. We're going back to
But
9.
7s
So
are
that's the
very
number
good
5,
friends. Very good. It's good to confide in. They make very, very good friends. You can tell them all your secrets because they're very caring. Number 7.
This is true.
Okay, day 9. Sorry about that. That was interesting. Day 9. This is the last one because it only goes to 9. 1 till 9. Okay, so it's a 9, an 18, and a 27. I know I seem to surround myself with a lot of women who are day 9 numbers. They're very strong women. That's the first thing I want to say.
That's right.
They're very strong. They're very insightful. They're very, very switched on. I
Yeah.
love 9s.
Yeah,
love
I've got a lot
9s.
of 9s as well.
And men too. They run the show. They like to run their own business. They don't rely on anyone. They're very strong. They're very independent people. They're very creative. They have a lot of imagination, 9s, and they're here to help humanity. Most of them anyway. And they like to rule. Like you cannot tell. Like all the 9, well, the women anyway, I know, like we have wonderful friendships, but I never ever, I can give them advice, but I'd never tell them what to do. You know, it's funny, isn't it?
No, you can't.
But with 9s, the downside is they have problems letting things go and they hang on to things, especially grudges. So if there's any 9s out there, let go of the grudges. Just let it go because it's to your detriment. So they're my numbers. So it'd be interesting to get some feedback on that.
So yeah, I think that's really interesting, and most people could relate.
If
So
anyone's
that's the day you were
angry,
born.
you can't touch us because I've got some evil eye spray. So I'll just spray that around.
Spray it on me, please.
We'll spray it around if anyone's trying to attack us after what we just said.
Okay.
There you go. So this is
This evil eye spray.
my girlfriend Rose Sincera. She makes this. She
She,
does Italian folk magic. I've just read a book. It's fabulous.
she's amazing.
And she made this and she gave it to me when I was in Melbourne 2 weeks ago. And it's the evil eye spray. She said, Kerrie, you need this. Just spray it. So if I've upset anyone, you can't get me now because I've just put the spray on. So there you go. Try all you might, but you can't get us. You
Okay.
just use the spray. We'll give you some over there too. There you go.
Yeah, Ella,
Give some to Ella. There we go.
I'll just
So
say that.
we
I'll give you
are
that later.
we are evil eye free here, guys.
Okay.
So there you
Always.
go.
It's always Wednesday night.
This is
love
a
and
safe
light,
space. Love and light. Love and light.
So-
Don't get upset by my numbers, please.
No, it was fine.
Yes.
So we finished with 9, and we just had Belle, another visitor earlier. Belle the cat. Cats have 9 lives.
Yes.
We have a cat question. One of the first
Oh,
questions
good.
is from the beautiful cat lady, Nikki Jost. So Nikki's, they have a stray Burmese, or not a stray, a Burmese that have joined the family.
Nice.
She's tried to find the owner and nobody's come through. Are you picking up they'll be able to keep the cat, or will the owner come forward?
I feel you'll keep the cat. I feel the cat picked you. I feel
Yeah.
I feel it was a woman who owned that cat, and the cat hasn't not impressed. So cats are very intuitive. Obviously, that cat's picked you, and I've got to say, Burmese are very smart. 'Cause we had a cat called Charlie, miniature Burmese.
Oh,
He used
he's
to open up
beautiful.
doors with his paws.
So smart.
Remember Charlie the cat?
Yeah.
It's a funny little thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Little Burmese. Look, if you find an animals, it's not a coincidence. Animals will come to you because they want to be with you. It's actually a gift.
Yeah. But we lost
keep
our
the
cat,
cat.
Bob. Didn't remember Bob disappeared for a couple of weeks?
Bob disappeared. He
And
came back. He came back. I prayed to the Archangel Michael and he came straight back. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So that was fabulous.
But this Burmese is not gonna. This Burmese.
I
has
feel
moved
that the
on
cat
for
wants
good.
you. So keep the cat, I feel it could have been a woman who owned it, and I feel the cat resonates better with you. So
Well,
I feel you're extremely lucky. That cat's very good, switched on cat too. It's like a guard cat. It's very aware. It's very, very aware.
they're
But
very smart.
often cats are fickle. They might want to live with that person, so they've chosen you.
Well, Nikki's pretty amazing. Any cat or person would want to live with Nikki. She's gorgeous. Nikki
Right.
and family.
Well, that's why she's
Picking a
obviously
card.
attracted to her vibes. There you
And
go. Maybe
Nikki's-
Nikki's very psychic too. That's why the cat's chosen her.
Nikki's got the Sylvia Brown card, the famous psychic and mystic. Believe and you will receive.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, our next question is for Sebastian Caruso. Now, Sebastian has lost his beautiful partner Jeff in the spirit world
Jeff.
and would like to know if there are any connections. Is there a connection with Jeff in the spirit world for Sebastian?
Okay, what I'm getting is it's been very hard for you to move on, Sebastian, is the first thing I'm getting. And your partner wouldn't like that, or your friend, your loved one
Partner.
wouldn't. Your partner, your loved one, your soulmate wouldn't like that. So I'm being told that you've kind of been stuck for a while and it's really time for you to move on. There's a lot of love there is what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of love coming through from the spirit world. And I feel that it's like you didn't have enough time is what I'm getting. There wasn't enough time. And there were so many things you both wanted to do, but it was just one of those relationships that was incredible is what I'm getting. There was a lot of lessons in it. There were good days and bad days is what I'm getting. There were good days and bad days. So lots of love to you. Also, there's some sort of trip. You've been planning on a trip. I don't know if you planned it together before, but I'm being told that you need to go on the trip and that will make you feel better. It's something to do with an overseas trip is what I'm getting. There's some sort of overseas trip coming up for you. Lots and lots of love from the spirit world. We'll give you a beautiful card from the Spirit Oracle. There you go.
And Kerrie's picked Martin Luther King Jr. Stand tall is the message.
Be strong, stand tall, and move forward. Lots and lots of love from the spirit world.
Okay.
Also, I'm hearing there's something to do with a ring or a signet ring or some ring he's talking about too. I don't know what they do. I don't know if that was his ring or a ring he gave you, something about a signet ring or a ring or something that he gave you or connected to this person is very significant for you. Because when you hold the ring, you'll be able to feel the connection. Because he's not far, always watching over, like most of the spirit people when they cross.
Okay, beautiful. All right, next question is for Joanne Collins. Kerrie, I was wondering how my daughters will go doing their first house flip, renovating their first house and
I
selling
feel
it.
there's a lot of frustrations, a lot of sweat, and lots of lessons and learning. So I feel these guys are just gung-ho. I'm getting gung-ho. I feel it's some sort of new opportunity for them. And I feel it'll be okay. It'll be smooth sailing, but just feel there's a lot of things in the way, obstacles. Could be a few obstacles is what I'm getting. But I feel it's going to be okay. I feel it's quite exciting. It's sort of like they're gung-ho and they're sort of learning. They're learning a lot. And it's quite exciting. So hey, good on you is all I can say. It's fabulous to do that. We'll pick a card for the girls. And we've got, there you go, Freddie Mercury. Look at that. That's
And
incredible.
Freddie's Mercury is you're a legend.
Yeah, you're a legend girl, so go for it. You know, how exciting. That's a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Flipping houses
I
like
just
that.
see Freddie Mercury vacuuming in the I Want to Break Free film clip.
All the hard work.
Yeah.
Yes.
And champions. We
Yeah.
are a champion.
You're champions.
Maybe
Great.
while they're flipping, they need to listen to Queen.
Yeah.
Right, next question is for Sarah Carey. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
I would like to know if I will move into a consulting role.
I feel eventually, that there's a lot of people around you who want to do that job as well. And I feel with time and perseverance, it's a time thing. So it could be probably within the next 3. I'm getting a 3 time. I feel you will. I feel you'll be very successful because you've worked very hard for this and you will be celebrating. There you go. So it's a time card. So it could be within 3 weeks to 3 months is what I'm getting. Probably, what's the month now? July, August, September. Probably by October it'll be presented because you deserve this because you've worked so hard for it. Fabulous.
Okay, and a celebrity oracle card. These are Kerrie's cards that she created during a seance. So Linda McCartney is the card she's pulled for you, and it's Call in Your Soulmate is the Linda McCartney message.
Lovely.
All right, next question is for Ghislaine Fonseca. Hi, Kerrie, can I get a card for new friendships, please?
Okay, it's Gillian, is it?
Yeah, It's spelled Gillane. Sorry if we're not
Yeah.
pronouncing it right.
Okay, with you, I feel there's a lot of people that you need to let go from your past, or you've let go of a lot of people in your past. And I feel there's a really good exercise on my website called Cutting the Ties, which would be really good for you to move forward. I do feel you have a lot of opportunities coming up because it's like you're doing a massive feng shui of your life. And I'm being told you need to join like different organizations or different groups or just groups of people. And I feel it'd be really good for you getting out there and that, because it's like you're changing. It's like you're shredding your old and you're coming into these new beginnings, and you will have success. And I feel this time round, I don't feel you'll be so disappointed.
And Celebrity Oracle card.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
Mae West. It's sexy and sassy time.
Be sexy and sassy. And remember, Mae West was a tiny, tiny little woman, but boy, she had balls. She had a big persona, loud voice, and she was in a man's world, and she still did what she wanted to do. So she was fabulous. Just be fabulous.
Okay, Michelle Hose is the next question. Hi, Michelle. Will my husband get a new job quickly?
I do feel he will. I just feel that he's just been a lot of frustration around him again. Must be frustration month, I'd say. But I do feel that there's smooth sailing ahead, and I do feel there's rewards, and it's quite exciting. I feel he's ready for new things. It's almost like I can see him sort of putting on a new pair of shoes, and he's polishing them, and he's ready to go, and I can see him walking, feeling very proud of himself. I feel this will change the atmosphere for everyone in this situation. Yes, he will do really well.
And Kerrie has pulled the Heath Ledger card. The show must go on.
And it will go on, because with your husband, where there's a will, there's a way. You know that saying, that's what I get anyway.
Interesting. Okay, Nicola Hewitt has the next question. Hello, Nicola.
Hi.
Hi, Kerrie. Could you provide some guidance for my daughter? She has returned home and seems unsettled. Where is the best place for her to be, living in Sydney or Canberra?
Where are they now?
She hasn't said. Sydney or Canberra, where's the best place?
Yeah, I feel Sydney. I'm getting Sydney's probably better for you. Canberra's kind of a bit sort of closeted, so Sydney would be really good. It's got more opportunities to do. I feel it's about the work. I feel it's about work is what I'm getting. I feel there's some sort of new work or new job that you're going to be doing. And I feel wherever the work is, that's where you need to go. I feel Sydney would be good for you because I feel there'd be a lot of work there. But, you know, it's up to you where you live. It doesn't matter so long as you get the work. It's all about work. It's about new work being offered, going for new jobs and being really successful with what you do. It's like you really need to put your head into something and do this work, which will really sort of get you more involved with the community and all the people around you. So they're showing me new works coming, and that will help get rid of this terrible sadness that you've been hanging on for a while.
Okay, they're in Sydney at the moment, she's just said.
I feel Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney.
Yeah. Canberra, I feel it's a little bit too...
Yeah.
No offence to all
Cold.
Yes, and also it's a bit like, it's a bit small. It's hard. I think it's hard if you don't come from Canberra.
Yeah.
Because it's a different sort of vibe, isn't it, than Sydney? Sydney sort of, you can disappear and nobody knows you.
Yeah, and you can have breakfast at Tiffany's. Audrey Hepburn is the card. Radiate love.
Yeah.
For Nicola.
It's good that you're giving her lots of love, and, you know, she's happy. She's back with you again. There's new beginnings, but definitely new work coming for her, tell her.
Yeah. Okay, next question is for Kazanne. Hello, Kazanne. Hi, Kerrie. Do you see me moving or building? And will I meet a new partner soon?
I definitely feel that there may be a move coming up for you, and because I can see these new beginnings around you. It's like you want to sort of reinvent yourself. So I feel that where you are, you're not very happy. It's kind of like you feel a little bit closed in. So I do feel that there may be a move and something new coming up for you, but it's like a new beginning, whether that's to do with building or whatever, I'm not sure, but definitely there's new beginnings, and it's not where you are. I feel there's a bit of a move is what I'm getting, which will be really good. It's like, oh, here we go. Everything looks better, brighter, smells good. I feel good. You know, that sort of feeling. Yeah, is what I'm getting.
And the card that Kerrie has picked is Marilyn Monroe.
What did you say?
I said picked.
I thought you said pooped. My God.
Pooped? No. Marilyn is the shit, though. Marilyn Monroe, know yourself is the message.
Yeah, she
No.
certainly didn't know herself, did she?
No.
She had a terrible life. Got taken advantage of.
She was such a beauty and an amazing actress.
She was a great actress.
And
She was,
so influential.
people don't understand what
Powerful.
a great actress she was. She was one of the best actresses ever around. She was like a chameleon, the way she acted. And she really took on the role. But the trouble was she was too involved. Her love life was terrible. Wonder what her birthday is.
Yeah, let's
I'll look it up.
Ella will look it up and we'll
Yes.
see what number Marilyn is. That will be
Yeah,
interesting.
that'd be interesting.
Very, very interesting. Thanks, Ella.
That tells you a lot about her.
Yeah, I'm not drunk.
Ooh, 1st of June.
There you go.
She was a one.
She's
a
a
leader.
one, and she was a leader for her time. She was a fabulous, I've got to say, like we both did acting, and we know how good she was.
Yeah.
And people don't understand
They
that. They
don't.
just saw her as a sex bomb. But no,
Dumb.
she was excellent comedian. And, I've seen a few very funny movies with her.
Yeah, yeah, she's
Fabulous. And ones are very independent, and they don't like to be told what to do.
Yeah.
I could imagine all these men telling her what to do, taking advantage of her
That's
because she was
right.
gorgeous. So it would have been difficult being her, because being independent and wanting to be free and running her own show, but everyone's telling her what to do, that would be a big trauma within itself.
That's right. And men back in the day didn't like independent women.
No, and she was here to
It
make
was
a mark.
emasculating.
She was here to make a mark. She made herself look sexy and fabulous, but I think she overdid it. She was so fabulous and so sexy, wasn't she?
Yeah, she.
But that would have been very difficult for someone to tell you what to do and control you, and especially these men taking advantage of her and not reading who she truly was. She was a very intelligent woman. So in the end, I think she just lost it with all the drugs because she couldn't handle it, because it was too much.
And all the Kennedys.
So there's always another side beside the Kennedys and the mafia and Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people, all the dodgies,
Too much powerful and influential men taking advantage of her.
criminals.
But we'll move on from Marilyn. So Dana Trish has just asked, how do you know what number you are? Dana, you probably just joined us. You missed the first bit. So it's the day you were born we were talking about earlier. So we will go to your question. Dana would love any guidance on her clairaudience. What do I need to do to hear clear messages or understand the ringing better?
Okay, for Claire, I wrote a book called Mediumship. You can actually buy it on the website, and or you can even buy, I think it's Kindle now because I wrote it a couple of years ago, and I wrote an exercise with Claire to be clairaudient, which I am. I can hear spirits talking. A really good exercise is just what I used to do. I used to close my eyes, and I used to just listen to all the sounds around me. Like if you sit here, I might hear the rain outside, a dog barking down the street. I might hear like a whistle or someone talking. Or and I used to do this during the day, not of a night time now, but during the day I used to do it, and I'd make a list. It's amazing, like when you really open your ears up, your ear chakras, it's incredible how just listening to sounds is fabulous. How you can hear different sounds, and also accents with different people is really good to really open up the clairaudience. And that was a very effective exercise I did for years, and I sort of push it out of the boundaries. I'd start in the house, outside the house, down the road, and then I could imagine I could hear people talking. It was quite interesting, and then it sort of all came in.
Yeah, so if you missed out on the numerology, watch the recording after this. You can re-watch it and
Get the
catch
numbers
up, Dana.
and see if you agree.
Okay, the next question is for the beautiful Stacey Legion. Hello, gorgeous Stacey. Hi, ladies. Any chance you could look at these questions for me? Will my friend survive prostate cancer, and what does the future hold for us? And is her present job that she has,
Well, first,
the guy that's got prostate
He's gonna
cancer,
be fine.
He'll be fine.
you'll be fine.
He'll be fine. So the job, is the present job I have a better place for her than starting her new business? Should she stay at the
For
job
now,
that she's
you need
in?
to stay in that job because of what you're going through with your friend who's got the prostate cancer. And I'm getting more towards the end of the year. Next year is when you can start your job, what you wanted to do. It's not the right time because you're a little bit emotional and you're not focusing. So you need to wait with that, put that on pause and do it later. Your friend's going to be fine, so stop stressing.
Okay. Anna Risby. Hi, ladies. My husband. Oh, well, we've got to pick a card for Stacey, a celebrity oracle card. Sorry, Stacey. So Stacey got Kerrie Erwin. Give it your best shot. Is that for the job or the relationship?
I feel for everything.
Yeah.
Just give it your best shot. Just be positive and just do what you want. But when we're emotional, it's not good to start new things.
Knock your crocs off, Stacey. It's my Kerrie Erwin voice.
Right.
Right, it wasn't a hit, was it? Okay, sorry again.
I
All right,
liked it.
but let's go back to Anna. All right, Anna's question. Hi, ladies. My husband is very stressed over a work situation with an unreasonable customer, which is going legal now. Everyone keeps reassuring him the customer doesn't have a leg to stand on, but that's not helping his stress. What do you think the outcome will be?
I feel it's going to be fine. I feel he's getting the correct information, but I really feel he's overthinking it. What's his birth date number, I wonder? I feel he's overthinking it, and I feel he needs to cut the ties. It's on my website. It's an exercise in the audio section, and cut off that energy and get a piece of paper and write his name down and burn it and surrender it to the universe, because fire's all about transformation. Because it's just, I'm hearing it's just a storm in a teacup. I'm being told this guy is a real idiot because he's done this sort of shit before, and he's just provoking you. This is a real test.
Anna's husband's a 16, which is a 7. He's a 7.
Okay. I feel this may have happened to you before, so don't second guess yourself and be strong. You've got this.
And the card is Bruce Lee. Stay focused.
There's so many bullshitters out there, isn't there? Really, and they'll try anything. It's interesting watching this Puff Diddy case, isn't it? Yeah, we all know he's as guilty as hell.
Yeah,
and he's making out he's innocent. It's interesting.
yeah. Anyway, we'll move on from that. Dirty. That's a poo energy.
That's dirty.
Accidentally. I didn't say poo.
I
earlier,
feel
but
karma's going to get him is what I'm getting. He'll be very, very won't be happy with the outcome.
It's a dark energy. Okay, Sky Louise. Hello, beautiful Sky. It's Sky's mum's birthday today in heaven.
Happy birthday.
I can feel her. Is she with me? So she's a 2?
Yes. I feel you and her had a very strong connection. It was like a soulmate connection. You're very connected, and she's very loving, very nurturing. I feel she often shows you signs is what I'm getting, but I don't know if you see the signs. And it could even be a song or just a feeling that she's around, or even her perfume sometimes. And I know you've probably dreamt at her, but she's very busy, your mum. She was a person that she always had a lot of things going on, a lot of friendships. I feel she was sorry to leave so soon. I feel it was complicated the way she passed as well, is what I'm hearing. And it was very stressful for her, but in the end she went fast and peacefully, she's saying. So she sends her love to you, not to worry, and she just wants you to be the very best of who you are, and to be you.
And Kerrie has pulled you Paula Yates. Hope is a gift.
It's beautiful to have been loved by someone like that, is what I want to say.
Yeah.
Isn't it? So beautiful to be loved by a beautiful mother like that. You're very, very blessed.
Okay.
And to have that connection, because a lot of people don't, do they?
No. And Anya's birthday is today, and I've got such a beautiful connection.
They're such
She's very
sensitive
loving.
twos, yes.
Twos. Okay, here we have another beautiful mother, Elizabeth Glanville. Hello, Elizabeth.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth's question is, hi, beautiful ladies. Will my daughter and granddaughter be okay living with Declan? I have my concerns.
Look, I feel your daughter, I feel that she sort of learns things the hard way, but it's her daughter, is it? The girl's daughter? She's very strong-minded, the daughter. They'll be okay. And I feel your daughter's not going to take any crap anymore. I feel she's, she just wants to be independent. I do feel he is very controlling, her partner, but I feel that if there's any problems, she'll let you know, is what I'm getting. She'll walk, and she won't ever take him back again, is what I'm getting. So he's actually walking on eggshells. I feel it's the other way round, because there's too many people watching what's going on. It's almost like they're in an arena and everyone's watching, and he knows this. So I don't feel at the end of the day he has got that much control, because she can walk anytime she wants. Will she be okay? I feel she will, but I feel she's there to learn lots of lessons and learning in this relationship. And a lot of it's got to do with her own power and her own self-esteem.
And Kerrie's picked the Princess Diana card for you randomly. And Princess Diana's card message is family and children are the most important things.
She's just giving it a go.
Yeah. That's you, Elizabeth, isn't it? Princess Di.
Mm.
Queen of Hearts. Okay, so our next question is for Kate. Hi, ladies. My question is, should I pursue this person?
Should you pursue this person? I feel you and him definitely, this person and you definitely have a connection, and I feel that's lots of opportunities in this relationship, so definitely give it a go. I feel you're going to do it anyway is what I'm getting. Long term, maybe a no is what I'm getting. Long term, maybe a no, because I feel there's lots of, I don't feel this person exactly who you think they are, and I just feel you need to give it a go though. You don't have a choice. So good luck with that one.
And Kerrie has picked Kurt Cobain. Live your life. Rock on.
Just live your life. Give it a go. If it doesn't work, see ya.
That's it. You're the rock star of your own show.
That's right.
Okay, we've got an interesting question from Mel Collins. Hello, Mel.
Hey, Mel.
Hello, lovely ladies. Ever since my friend and dad passed, I'm always seeing 11:11, 2:22, 3:33, and 5:55 on the clock.
Right. Look, numbers, when you see numbers like that, it's usually the angels. It's an awareness. It's about an opening up thing. It's a frequency thing that spiritually you are opening up, and you're sort of more aware, because often when you have a death of someone that you really love, it really does change you. It really does open you up like a ginormous flower, and you sort of feel very vulnerable, fragile, sensitive, all these emotions, and because you're so open now, you're starting to notice these synchronicities all around you, like numbers, and even see signs and things like that. And this is Spirit's way to say that you're opening up and to take notice of the numbers, because I think 555 is all about big changes, that sort of thing, and 111 it's about opening up. It's all that sort of thing. Read that, but basically on the bigger scale, it's all about an awareness and an opening, you being more aware of not living in a black and white world anymore, and just seeing all the beautiful colours, and being aware of the spiritual energy all around you, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Universal energy of love.
That's right. And Anya, my daughter, was born at 3:33, and she's very angelic. She's got a lot of angelic energy. Well, they all are when they're little.
There's basically lots of angels around you, yeah.
Angelic.
Spiritually, you're opening up.
Yeah, and it was a traumatic birth as well, so I did feel an angelic energy and presence around me. And you lived at 33 and lots of master numbers too, didn't you? And you channel and work with a lot of that energy.
Yeah, and plus I lived across the road from a church.
That's right, yeah. Angels.
Lots of angels.
The card that Kerrie's picked for you is Elvis Presley, and his message is live your best life.
That's right, just live your best life. That's what I say for everyone.
Oh, he was beautiful, wasn't he? Beautiful man. Okay, next question is for Christy Cunningham. Hi ladies, I start a course doing real estate. How will I go? And my husband went for a job for a police officer in Queensland. Will he get it?
I feel yes. I feel he's going to be very successful with the real estate. I feel it's something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, and you'll gradually work your way up. I feel it's a bit stressful, but I feel that, where there's a will, there's a way. And I feel both of you, there's a lot of abundance around you. I definitely see him getting into the police force, so for sure.
And Kerrie has picked Prince, Shine and Be Free.
I love Prince. I saw him a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. Great artist.
Yeah. Okay, next question.
And he wore a lot of purple too, so he was very much into spirituality.
Yeah, and he was a number 7. He was born on the 7th.
Yes, it's a shame he took those drugs.
But 7s learn the hard way.
They do. But Prince was wonderful, wonderful. Look, he was probably the best artist I've ever seen. The way he danced, could play all those instruments, it was amazing.
Oh, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
Timeless, but good music is timeless. All right, speaking of time, we've got a few more questions left. We're almost done though. Gosh, it's gone quick.
Sure has.
Kylie Veray is next. Hi ladies, I would like to know if I will return to work and what will I be doing, please? And what is my spiritual path?
I feel, actually, I know this sounds crazy, but the first thing I get with you is I feel you're a very kind people and you love to help people. And I'm getting helping others in some way. I feel that will give you a lot of spirituality. Also, being in the workforce, of course, you need to be out there because you're needed in the community. Because I feel you have a really positive energy and you are really good at sort of helping people and influencing others. I feel it's just in you. I feel that's what you know, you might think, oh, I don't want to do that, but I feel that's, you know, we all have different gifts, don't we? So, you know, use it, you know, and be you because people love your personality, you know, you shine. So working's great, getting out there, not sitting in a cave because you're feeling sensitive or not wanting to mix with others. You really need to get out there and start your life again and start to meet all those people who will have the privilege of meeting you. And you'll be spreading lots of love and peace.
John Lennon is your card. Choose peace. Yeah. Choose peace. It's a choice. Okay, we've got the beautiful Brittany Clark that has a question. Her birthday's on the 17th, so Brittany is an 8.
Right.
And it's about love. I have to make a decision involving possible new beginnings and an ex-partner where there are still lots of feelings involved. Can I please have some guidance? Yes, as an 8, you need some love guidance.
Yes, I feel with the ex-partner, I feel, you know, like there's still feelings there, but I feel that, you know, there were those mistakes. So do you really want to go back there again with the ex? Because that's why he's an ex. I feel he's still the same. Things haven't changed. So I feel you're wasting your time. You're forgetting the bad things. You know, you're just thinking of the good things. But it's up to you what you do, but be careful. What's the other question?
That was it.
Right.
Oh, actually, no, you pick the card. I'm just picking it then. Kerrie picks the cards.
There you go.
Not me, because she's the one channeling. Doris Day. Animals are a man's best friend.
I do feel you have an affinity with animals, and you're probably a very good communicator, and they're very loving and compassionate, and also animals are companion souls. So for you to have animals in your life, they're companions,
Yeah.
and they'll give you a lot of love and teach you how to truly love yourself.
And they'll sniff out the right man.
Yes.
Forget about the man, just get a dog.
But, you know, trust the butt. Trust the butt in
The
your
butt.
gut. No, trust the butt in the gut.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I like him,
Get it.
but
Mm.
I really still feel for him. But
Mm.
it's the butt in the gut is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Remember Maureen used to say that?
I don't remember that, but I like it. It's
yeah,
good,
it's the
isn't
butt.
it?
It's the
But
Oh,
yeah,
he's
it's
just
a
so
gnome, isn't
gorgeous.
it? Yeah.
But
mm,
you know, there's that
mm.
bloody butt again. I hate that butt.
Yeah.
Drives
Okay,
me
trust
crazy.
the
I
butt.
don't want to know about the butt. I like him. That's it. But that sort of thing, you know,
Yeah.
it's awful feeling the butt in the gut.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's real.
Yeah. Trust the butt.
It keeps you out of trouble. It's a
I like
built-in
big
radar.
butts and I cannot lie.
It's a built-in radar system,
yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
right.
And everyone's got the butt in the gut, haven't they? Remember the butt in the gut. If you think of a name, I'll think of Margaret. But boing, forget Margaret.
Yeah. I
It's
think
very
we've got
fast
the
and effective
message.
technique.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway, one last question, and then we've got to get Ella. We've got to introduce you to Ella because
Yes.
Ella will be helping with the readings
Next week.
while I'm away, getting my power back in Norway.
Yes, the Viking years.
Yeah, there'll be no butts involved there.
No, you're just pulling it all in.
That's right. All right, Linda says, hi Linda. Hi lovely ladies, my daughter is a number 9. She has recently had some medical problems and waiting on many test results now. Will the results be okay? She is quite anxious.
Look, I feel she'll be fine. I do feel there's going to be a lot of money you're going to spend for all these tests is what I'm getting. But you know what? I feel meditation would be really good for her because she's a very aware, sensitive young girl and very highly intuitive. I feel meditation, if she learned how to meditate and went within and start to heal herself, you know, because I feel that sort of thing would be very calming for her, get rid of that anxiousness and help her with her a lot of illnesses are caused by the emotion, aren't they? I really believe in that.
Yeah.
I really believe in that. So I feel meditation would be perfect for her. I think we've got a visitor here tonight.
We do.
Oh, we
Ah.
have 2 visitors.
We've got 2 visitors. Well,
Me
we've
and
got
there's also Anya at the back.
We've got Anya. Well, Ella, let's everybody. This is the beautiful Ella,
Come in,
the
Ella.
beautiful actress
Thank
Ella.
you.
This is
Anya.
the end of the night, everyone.
Hi everybody.
And it'll be lovely working with you next
Anya.
week.
Yes, I'm excited. And this
Next
is Anya, who just
Anya's
had her
birthday?
birthday today.
It's a big
Anya's
celebration.
birthday. Let's get in.
We had
Anya.
the ice cream cake.
Can you say hi, everybody? Here, sit on Auntie Ella's lap. Sorry.
So Anya's what was Anya's number?
Anya's a
Anya's
number
a
2
2.
today.
Oh, I'm a 2 as well.
Oh,
there you
are
go.
you?
Twos
So,
in between.
well, anyway, if anyone wants to look at the numbers, they can go back again. 2s are the peacemakers, the spiritual, very warm, very diplomatic. They have
Mood
mood
swings.
swings. Ooh.
Yeah, Anya, you're a bit moody.
Yeah.
You get
But they have good
emotions, big
intention,
feelings.
very spiritual,
Oh,
yes.
And Anya's picked Judy Garland from The Wizard of
Aw.
Oz. Think big.
Think big, everyone.
Good girl, darling. That's a
Love
great
that.
card.
Okay, well, thanks, everyone.
Yes, thank
It's
you.
like the Brady Bunch here now.
And she's also picked Harry Houdini, who was great at getting out of here. So we're done. We're getting out of
Yes.
here, guys.
Okay, well, we'll see you in a fortnight. We'll be with my beautiful assistant here. Isn't she
Beautiful
gorgeous?
Ella. So Sam
She's a
gorgeous.
lovely actress. We're all actresses.
Yeah, we are 3 actresses.
We're all actresses here.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody.
See you next
Thanks,
week.
everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.